Let's watch this video, guys.
Part 3 of the reason why I don't want to get married and would love to stay unmarried and child free. The thing is, no man actually meets my standards. That is the kind of man I want to marry. I don't think it exists. All men are
Okay.
either disvirgined, expired, or they are just ugly. And I don't want my child to look that way. Now, let me give you a list of the
Okay.
qualities I want in my man. This list
Let's
is
have it.
20, but I'm going
All
to
right.
give you the first 10. Number
All
one,
right.
you must be
Let's
a
have
man
it.
that is able to satisfy my sexual needs. Please, if your prick is like
Akiko.
this or like this, or even the size of this my hand now, my finger like this, you did not you just know that you have already failed in this
Wow.
list. Like this number one, you have failed already. And I don't want 1 second man, 1 minute man, 2 minutes. Just leave. Some of you don't
Yeah.
even know that women also come during sex. How many women have actually reached orgasm? 1% out of 100%. Number two, he must be someone that is domestically equipped. He must know how to cook, wash my clothes, and the kids that we are going to give birth to, you must do the laundry, and there will be no washing machine. I want a traditional man. Are you getting what I'm saying? He must be able to sweep the house, and he must do it by himself. There is no house help. Nobody will help him. He will do it by himself, and he's going to do the dishes, cook and do everything. Yeah, exactly. Number three, his parents must still be together. I am not going to marry a man that has daddy issues or mommy issues. The two of them must be together and still be alive before I will come and pay his groom price, because it is me that will pay and drop him in my house. I will marry a man by myself. I will marry you, you will bear my surname, and you will stay in my house. Number four, this man must be a sit-at-home husband. Are you getting what I'm saying? Number five, there will be no internet connection for this man, and he's not going to have a phone. You will just be in my house and focus on your duties as a husband. In my own spiritual books, you are the one that will submit to me, and you must obey all the rules in my house. Don't bother about financially. I'll provide for you financially. Number
Wow.
six, you
Yeah.
must be between the ages of 18, 19, 20 to 24, because I want a sperm that has very, very good quality. Most of the time pregnancy complications comes because of low sperm quality. The men that usually have low sperm qualities usually starts from the age 25 to 30, 35, 40, 50, 70. The rest. So me, I want a very, very good quality sperm, and it is not me that will carry that pregnancy. I'm going to hire a surrogate, and I'm going to pay her millions for that. So for those of you that are busy pushing out babies for men, you have given birth to 8 children for free. Mind you, there are women that are giving birth to 1 children. They are getting paid millions of naira to just give birth per 1 kid. But you have already opened your legs, giving birth to 8 children, faced all the pain.
Free of charge.
Nothing.
How?
Now, number
Yeah,
7. I think I'm in number 7. He must
Go
pass
ahead.
the facial check. That is, you cannot
Okay.
be an ugly man and be my husband. It's not possible. I don't want
Yeah.
my kids to look like that. You must be cute and handsome. Are you getting what I'm saying? And your teeth must be as arranged as mine. I don't want open teeth. Some of you don't know that open teeth is actually a disease. You people hype it up. I don't want open teeth. I want a well arranged teeth and white in color. Number 8. Anytime you are done cooking, you are going to bring this food and present it to me while bowing down and saying, "This is your food, my lord." You must be a respectful husband. Are you getting what I'm saying? Number 9, you must be very good in fasting, and you must be a spiritual person. Spirituality
Okay.
is not religion, so you are not going anywhere to practice any form of religion. You must be spiritual in order to make sure that our marriage lasts longer and our family bond remains in unity. So this is what I want in my man. And you know that if you want to be a spiritual person as a man, you have to tap into feminine energy. Men are not spiritual people. You have to tap into feminine energy to be a spiritual person. So if you have all this knowledge, very good, you're qualified to be my man. Number 10, you must be somebody that is calm and quiet. I don't want a talkative person. Otherwise, I'll send you back to your mother's house. And there is a way I do my things. Before I will send you back, I'll make sure I torture you. You will go through torturing in my hands, even if it means paying other men to deal with you. Are you getting what I'm saying? So these are the 10 qualities I would love in my man. I have like 20 of them in my list, but these are the top 10. So if you pass this top 10, then yeah, I think you're qualified to be my husband. And if you check his very, you see that I don't think this kind of man exists. Almost all men have been disvirgined. All of them, most of them have already expired. They have already gone bald. There is no hair on their head again. So you can see that these men, if we women can come together and have stricter boundaries for these men and raise up our standards more, I think men are going to start acting better. So I would love for you girls to also have the same goals as me. Some women are just failures. You have already failed your whole life. So what you're gonna do now is to come to the comment section and tell me things like you are damaged, you are this and that, because you're not used to, or maybe you already regret not doing the same thing I'm doing when you were my age. Relax. Any hate comments, I'll come to your comment section. Come there and deal with you and rain insults. And if I see your man there, I will insult the two of you. I have enough time for this January. I'm talking about women. The moment you drop that your stupid comments, you are pained. I'll come to your comment and drop that you need healing. Some of una, you people, if I come, poverty smelling all over your page. Poverty. Some of una just go into your page and I'll start laughing. Your camera is not even bright. Look at how you look. You look fat. Most married women look fat. Their face ugly. And then if I see the man that you're even hugging, the two of una look like you smell. You don't even look like something I want to be like, or somebody that I admire. So please, in order to avoid my violence, and in order to retain your so-called peace of mind that you pretend exists within you, and the so-called marriage that you are in, avoid my comment section. Just avoid me. I'll leave this video for me and my girlies that also do not want to get married and want to stay single and child-free. Let's enjoy our time here. This space is not for married women. Whether you are happily married though or sadly married, you go carry and live here. I've told you guys, if you must be in a marriage with a man that paid your bride price, two things must be involved: endurance and tolerance. That is just tolerance and endurance. You must tolerate that person and endure the person. That's it. It's not about love. No woman that is actually happily married will come to the comment section and be insulting people that say that they want to stay unmarried and child-free. It's not possible. They will respect your decision. It's always the miserable ones that will be insulting you. And the ones that regret having kids will tell you to have kids. That's just how to know them. So anyways, wait for the next part, which is part 4. Me and my beautiful hair and the world. Clock it.
Ive kwa. Hey! Hey! Jesus, eh? Hey! This one top my. I don't even know what to say, sir. Please, what do you have to say about this? I want to let me have your own. Tell me what you have to say, because we don't go far.
Part 1 of the reasons why I don't want to get married and want to stay unmarried and child-free. Number 1, medical misogyny. The fact that you women lie on your backs to give birth was a man's invention. Women are unstudied. Go and do your research. A man invented the method that women lie on their backs and give birth simply because he wanted to see how the babies came out from a woman's vagina. That's a man's invention. You are not supposed to lie on your back to give birth. That's why you have so many tears. That's why giving birth looks like 50-50. And women are unstudied. Yes, that is why women's pain are so normalized. Men do not face more pain the way we do as women. That's because this is a patriarchal system where men's needs and wants are more prioritized. Okay, as a woman giving birth, you are supposed to be squatting or standing, with women being underneath to be able to hold the baby. Okay, so that the baby will not get injured, not to lie on your back. And when you are squatting or standing, gravity helps to pull out the baby. That goes for animals too. So women's pain are so normalized. Then I want to remind you that according to history, you see most of the medicines that you are taking. There is a particular woman, I've already forgotten her name, but if you check it out, you find out. There is a particular woman, they were cutting this woman open, experimenting everything on her. When she's alive, she's facing all those pains. I've told you that the more you dive into all these things, the way they oppressed women in the past, you are going to become a misandrist overnight. You see all this prick people are enjoying, you will lose interest in that prick. You will become a misandrist. The fact that hospitals have promoted lying on your backs, including scientists, all these things are just to be able to see everything that is happening there while you are giving birth. Do you understand what I'm saying? It is not for your own benefit, it is for the doctors and nurses' benefit while you go through that pain, because women's pain are so freaking normalized. So that is why it is like a 50-50 activity. And most mothers are not telling you the truth. They will try to deceive you. They will try to tell you, it is just a one-time pain. Once you give birth, that one, let me tell you, that method is working for few women. It is working for few women. That's why some of them are giving birth successfully, while the rest incur tears and they stitch their body. Some of them can no longer have sex normally. And during that stitching, there is one stupid stitch they add too. It is called husband stitch. Do you know what this stitch is for? It is for the sexual satisfaction of the husband of the woman in question, so that when they desire to have sex again, the man can have maximum sexual satisfaction. Some of them bleed till they die. Some of them feel back pain. Some of them feel leg pain. Some of them go blind. Some of them, there is a particular girl with a list on this app. Go and check out that girl. So me, I love my body. I don't want to undergo such a thing. I hate patriarchy and I hate that gender. I don't like them. I don't. And don't tell me that it is a man in the past that did it, that is not the current men that we are seeing that did it. Do you know why I am including the current men? Show me where men are fighting against patriarchy. Show me. What they are doing is bashing women that are speaking up for themselves. They are in my comment section insulting me. They are reporting accounts of women speaking up. Once my account goes down, just know that it is men that reported the account. Now, you are still busy marrying these men, coming out to tell me not all men. As far as is a man, as far as a man is concerned, they are contributing to the patriarchy and they are not doing anything to bring it down because it is for their own benefits. Some of them will tell you that it is none of their business. Any man that says that it is none of their business, they don't want to call out any other man, they are part of the problem. So yes, it is all men. All of them, Hanchanine included. So come for part 2. That will be number 2, right? Exactly. Let me piss you guys off again today. I don't believe in marriage institution. I don't believe in it. In marriage. Do you understand? Not because I genuinely have a problem with that thing, but because I started to understand what marriage institution really is. And mind you, nobody taught me this and I started to understand it on my own. I have been somebody that has been into this agricultural stuff. I used to rear animals and I have farms in my father's house. I have plants. And let me tell you something, the more you are around nature, the more you are going to start be seeing things differently. One thing with human beings is that we have brain. Our brain is complex. So therefore we always think things and be trying to invent new things, you know. That's why there are some things that are being done now that were not done in the past. There are some things that are being done in the past that are not being done now. So I want to explain to you what marriage really is. Marriage is not what they taught you it was, or maybe what you think it is. Marriage is simply legal slavery of women. There was a time when women are seen as properties. We are still being seen as properties now, just that it's not as much as it was in the past. Do you get? Women are being sold as products to men because men had this desire to own everything. Like they want to own a piece of land, they want to own houses, they want to own this one, they want their name to be attached to something. Women are not seen as human beings. We are seen as objects to own by men. That's why when a man comes to marry you, he pays your bride price. Men used to marry as many women as they liked. The fact that they are not doing one man, one woman is all because of religion. Do you understand? That's why they are not doing one woman, one man. But marriage is not natural. You don't really need to marry a man to procreate with that man or to get pregnant or to give birth for, humanity to continue. The way women were being sold in the past is like this. Women are being seen as objects. Just the way I'm wearing these clothes now, if I want to sell these clothes, I'm going to sell it to somebody and the person is going to buy it from me based on the quality of my clothes, how much they really need it, and the value. Do you understand? So that's the way they used to sell women. Women are being sold according to their age. Secondly, their ability to procreate or bear children. Thirdly, is according to whether the girl is a virgin or not. If the girl is a virgin, then the girl is more expensive. Women are being seen as products to buy and sell to men, not as human beings. Do you understand? And that tradition is what they have continued till now. Bobaziya marriage. The world is evolving. There was times when they used to kill twins. All of a sudden they stopped killing twins. That time now, if somebody came out now and said, stop killing, open up more at that time. See, stop killing twins. Twins are human beings too. There are some people that will come and stone me to death and say that what I'm saying is abomination. Now that is exactly the way you are seeing me now. Me that is telling you about marriage being a scam. And it is women that it affects, not necessarily men. I can swear on my life, and I'll still be much alive, that 99% of marriages currently in this present day and age, including that one that your mother and father is trying to defend them, that they're happy marriages, are not happy marriages. They are not happy in that marriages. It requires the man and the woman to continue to tolerate themselves for the marriage to stand, because marriage is not a natural thing. If something is natural, you don't have to force it to stand. When you look at plants, female plants don't go about looking for a particular male plant to stay with and marry to give birth or to start producing fruits. when you look at animals, female animals, they don't necessarily, or maybe the male animals don't necessarily go and start looking for a particular female animal to attach him or herself to start procreating. They don't do like that. The same thing goes to human beings. Humans don't necessarily need to attach themselves to one man or maybe one woman. It's not an invention and they make. There was a time men buy as many women as you are buying and selling. That's why as a woman, once a man pays your bride price, you have to take his last name. You have to stay submissive because you are now like the man's property. If you are a wife, you are your husband's property. Do you understand? You now have to be doing everything for him, cooking for him, washing his clothes. When I come out and say I don't want to do this and that, somebody will come and tell me that I'm lazy, I'm this and that, because I refuse to, be your slave. Yeah, you know about what slaves do. Not a wife is supposed to be a partner. If I should start talking about or maybe start supporting marriage, but I will not support it because it is not a natural thing. Some of you still don't get it. This is even how it's done naturally. If a guy gets me pregnant and I give birth, I, the mother, is the one that will be taking care of my child. That's why when you look at animals, naturally it is the mother that is taking care of that child. Then after I will continue to take care of my child until that my child reaches an age where he or she can now fend for him or herself. Then I will leave the child. So the child is not an individual on his or her own. Do you understand? Not necessarily attaching myself to a particular man. If I decide to get pregnant for another man again, I can decide to do that. That's how procreation continues. That's how peace continues. All this, my man is cheating, my woman is, because what people are doing is not even natural. It's a way you have to force it to stand. You need for natural. Very soon now, marriage will stop. Many people will stop getting married. Many people will stop getting, I'm telling you, because marriage is no longer working. There are so many high rates of divorce. And let me tell you how divorce started too. When you talk about divorce, divorce is simply a law that men themselves created for women that are no longer interested in the men that married them. Because women were seriously poisoning their husbands because their husbands were not treating them well. And due to that poisoning, there was high rates in the death of the male gender. So there was a time divorce did not exist. There was a time divorcing was illegal. Some of you still don't get it.